on each of these promises, but our work is not done. So 2023, I believe, will be a year of hope to build on our 2022 successes. So let's take transparency. Every one of the members of the City Council have been united in their commitment to delivering a transparent and accessible city government to Saratoga Springs in the past year. And each, I believe, is going to continue to do that in 2023. In the Department of Public Safety under Commissioner Montanino, the department is completing its application to finally gain accreditation by New York State, which, by the way, was a critical police reform recommendation. Commissioner Sanviz created a new participatory budget initiative that includes stronger public engagement with residents in the budget allocation process. In 2022, the city, through that process, funded 9 projects out of 20. Everything from a curling program at the rec department to water fountain for the dog park. That was a little controversial, but I thought it was a great idea. But it really was a process to get the public involved, and they did an outstanding job. Her staff was wonderful in getting people out. Commissioner Moran has implemented a data verification project which will verify the tax assessment information on all residential and commercial property data of our city, and will ultimately ensure fair assessments throughout the city. Commissioner Golub has implemented state-of-the-art technology to keep the public informed about public works emergencies and projects that may impact citizens. And by the way, keep in mind that Commissioner Golub has literally been in office about 9 months or less. It's really extraordinary, some of the accomplishments that we're going to be talking about. The City Council has been unanimous in its also unanimously requested that both the Saratoga County District Attorney and Governor Hochul perform an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of Darrell Mount. So we've all come together for accountability and transparency. But the real incident that showed how committed our City Council was to transparency and accountability came on November 20th. For the first time in memory, shots were fired on Broadway by individuals who were visiting our entertainment district. Commissioner Montanino and I, we didn't flinch, nor did the City Council in their support of it. We immediately released all the information, including the body cam videos, to the public. Why? Because it was very clear that social media was already out there saying this was something that it wasn't. And we felt it was so very important to make sure that people knew the truth as we knew it at that time. And if you've watched what's happened subsequent in the terrible instances just last week, you've seen almost everyone applaud the police department and the government in Memphis for releasing the body cam immediately. We did it even sooner than they did. And again, it's transparency and accountability that's so important. And none of the City Council members flinched in their desire to make sure that the public knew. We've also had a number of accomplishments in the infrastructure realm.